what we like to do is do reviews after we've beaten the kit up rather than the sort of normal unboxing. Most of the stuff that we review, we put it through at least some kind of a test. In this case, this Lomo, the Lomo system that Jason's got on his bike, we've now done, I think, 3 Trans-Euro trails, 1 in Holland, 1 in Germany, and now the Swedish test, as well as some long distance touring. It's had a good usage of all types of terrain. Basically, Jace tested this kit first of all before we come on this big tour to Sweden, and there's a video you can see in our back catalogue where we're testing and adjusting it. 30 litre times 2. Yep. 2 6s on the back and 2 6s on the front each side on the crash bars. So that's 84 litres of 84 litres.
The big 230 litres, they're quite new to me.
Yeah.
We've only, as you know, used those for the last couple of months. Yeah. But we've been using Lomo for a long time. So the 2 on the front, crash bars, they've been actually part of this setup. Part of this setup from the day we got the bike. So we know Lomo. We've tested it. Yeah. We know it, and as you can see, it's taken all sorts of weather thrown at it, and we've had no problems at all.
Now I think the point is that you're obviously a fan of aluminium luggage, and you've mounted this on a givey rack, which most people have. I did as well. So we both went from aluminium, and the only reason you've gone, well, you didn't want to fork out a huge amount of money for soft luggage when your primary luggage is your aluminium, which is understandable.
Absolutely. Now, if you follow the channel, you know we had a bit of a problem. We had a bit of an accident, didn't we? Yeah. And that aluminium box landed right on my ankle.
Get the box off the ankle. Get a box off the ankle.
So we thought we won't let that happen again. We'll go soft for especially when you're doing the TET, and that's where we've gone now. So I wanted I'd say an entry level, but I'm not doing that justice by saying entry level, because Lomo, they absolutely have nailed the waterproof bag. It's what they do.
Okay, so let's just have a look then. So has anything, since you've had this kit on, regarding stitching? I mean, I can't see any stitching undone or anything. No seams have punctured or anything, have they?
The quality build is absolutely amazing. But I tell you what I do want to touch on, Steve. Yeah. One of the sets of luggage that we purchased, I think it was one of the smaller bags. Yeah. One of the inner clips here that you see. Yeah. That was the wrong size clip. Yeah. Oh, right, yeah, I remember that. For the housing. Yeah, I remember. But why am I mentioning that? I tell you what, I got on there, I emailed the service team, the customer service team, and what brilliant, they were brilliant. They asked me to take pictures, told me what the problem was. I told them, I showed them it was the wrong clip, sent it there. Within a week, it was all sorted. Brilliant. And they emailed back, and then they sent it through me, free of charge through the post.
Right, so we've had no buckles break, no straps break, no stitching come undone at all over since you've had it.
No, none whatsoever.
Nothing at all. Obviously, you mentioned 100% waterproof. That isn't surprising because Lomo specialise in canoe and water sports equipment.
I think it's water sports and kayaking and all that good stuff.
The only thing I noticed, and it isn't a negative, it's just that when I had the 6, I think it's 2 of these of mine, I lent you, but is when it's cold, this becomes quite stiff to roll over. When it's warm, it's really soft. Might have just been me that noticed that, but that's not.
Yeah, okay. I've not come across that. But then again, I only use this when I'm going cross country or big tours where. Otherwise, as you know, normal day-to-day commuting, I'm back to aluminium bags.
Right, what have you modded on here then? So obviously these aren't meant to fit on. But
they are meant to fit on, and I do think I'm going to have to sit down and just take this further, and we will have to obviously revisit this back in the coming months, because as you know, with normal soft luggage manufacturers, you have little clips where you can bolt on your accessories. Lomo don't do that. Yeah. It's the bag, and that's all you get.
It's standalone, yeah.
Absolutely, but us motorbikers, we like to bolt bits on and all that good stuff. So I've put an extra one on the back, but what I've done is I've just looped it around. Yeah. Now the problem with looping it around, I've now lost the ability to tighten that one on that side. So I then have to come over to this side. But then I've also looped around a first aid kit. So I've preset the straps for the luggage I'm going to put in there. Yeah. So I know sleeping bag.
When this is full, it's all nice and tight.
Then it's all nice and tight.
But if you were to ditch some equipment out of there, then it'd be too loose.
So I have to once I've set my packing.
Yeah.
That's what I've got to go to.
So it's not a downfall because of the price of it, but you've made it a modular system, even though it isn't a modular system. Yeah,
absolutely. But what I think I will do is I will use this side for coming in on, because you need to wrap it around.
Yeah.
And use the molly system that's on the back.
Yeah.
But what I think I might do is fabricate a little loop so I'm not wrapping it around and I can still use this side. But that's something we'll go and assess and see what we can come up with.
So I see this as this Lomo. Well, primarily for me, if I had a set of aluminium luggage and I wanted to go soft luggage but didn't want to fork out huge amounts of money, because the prices are pretty comparable now between high-end soft and aluminium, this is the answer. This is the way to go.
Absolutely.
And if you're on a budget and need just some luggage just for general commuting and everything, you can't really go far wrong with that.
You can't. I mean the price alone.
Yeah,
I think
I'm just surprised.
£79.
I'm really surprised how well it's stood up.
Yeah.
To our little beating on the Trans-Euro trail in Sweden. It's done really well.
Yeah, it has. Now, of course, because I like to carry some water and I do use a multi-fuel cooker, I'm then going to throw on some cheap bottle holders.
Yeah.
And all I've done with them is, I don't know if you can see it, Steve.
Yeah.
I've just zip tied them together.
Yeah.
And then zip tied them onto the luggage. And that seems to have worked.
Well, nothing's fallen off, has it?
Nothing has fallen off, and we're on day, end of day.
I've been behind you quite a lot of time, and this luggage has remained rock solid on your bike, actually.
Yeah.
Even though.
What I think I might do though is, because it's come, I've used the molly systems.
Lower down.
Yeah, I may also use the ones coming up and just wrap them around as well. And then that way, that will keep it always taut.
Yeah, that's just a personal thing.
But that's just something we'll look at.
So,
but the bags themselves, for the price point that these are, set at, you can't go wrong.
So recommended.
Oh, 100%.
Happy days.